Welcome back to e.a.t, Your Life Coach. I'm your host, Emmanuel Vega, and this is the platform we talk about how to transform your mindset and your habits. That way you can transform your life for positive results. And today's episode is going to be talking about EAT. It's an acronym for energy, attention, and time. We have to be mindful of the resources we have and intentional with how we use them. So first up first, energy. Energy is like a car battery, right? The more you use it, the more you have. The less you use it, the less you have. Move it or lose it. You ever heard that phrase before? You probably have, and that's cool. I'm glad you have. See, here's the thing. It's kind of like a car battery. If you don't start it on and use it, at some point a year from now, when you're just sitting there in your garage or in your parking lot, whatever the case may be, the car is not going to work functionally. It's not going to work optimally. It's not going to work probably at all. And that's because the battery's been sitting there stagnant, not doing anything. An object in motion will stay in motion. An object not in motion will not stay in motion. Perfect. So energy is just like a battery. You only have a limited amount, a finite amount, and you have to do things that are going to charge it up. If you don't do things to help charge up your energy, you're constantly going to be depleted. You're always going to be tired. You're always going to be frustrated. You're always going to be hungry. You're always going to be whatever the case may be. There's always going to be something. You're not going to feel at your best. And I'll put it like this. Your emotions are your energy. Your emotions are energy in motion. Love, fear, happiness, joy, gratitude, abundance, everything you feel, right? All the wrath, bliss, desire, everything that you could possibly imagine as emotion is energy. It is your spirit's, right? We have our body, we have our mind, we have our spirit. Your spirit is your energy, it's your emotions. So how you feel in the moment is your energy in the moment, telling you, hey, something is either in alignment with my spirit or something is not in alignment with my spirit. It's either making me feel good in a high positive vibration, a high vibration, or a low vibration. And you have to listen. The things that give you more energy, go towards them. The things that give you less energy, walk away from them and remove yourself. Next part, attention, right? When we talk about attention, in our fast-paced world, there's so many distractions. Listen, when you're on a motorcycle, they tell you to keep your head where you want to turn. When you're looking somewhere, you're supposed to be mindful that your body's going to go probably in that direction. I might be able to look left and still keep moving forward, but let's be real here. Let's be real here. The likelihood of me being more accurate in my step and safe and protected as I'm walking is going to be less optimal than if I were to pay attention to what I'm looking towards or walking towards. Would you agree? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay. Continuing on. By being mindful of where we direct our attention, we can stay focused on what truly matters, whether it's a passion project, spending time with loved ones, or simply being present in the moment. Energy flows where focus goes. So we talked about energy, right? And if you want to guide your energy, guide your attention, guide your focus. Where do you place your attention, right? Listen, it's called paying attention for a reason. You can't go in life without paying something. You're either going to pay with your energy, you're either going to pay with your time, or you're going to pay with your attention. And all of it's connected. All of it's connected. So it's called paying attention for a reason, because you're paying with your attention, you're paying with your energy, you're paying with your time. And if you don't pay attention, then what happens? You're not in the moment, you're not connected with what's happening, you're not aware of what's going on, you're lacking information, right? If you're in school and you're supposed to be learning, the best way to do this is pay attention. If you don't give your attention, how can you receive the information and retain it? In order to retain information, so in order to have retention, you need to pay attention. At the end of the day, if you want to be able to remember something, give it all you got while you're in it. Be immersed in it. And the best way to be immersed is to be in this moment right here, right now. Now must stay. And finally, but not least, time. Time is one of those resources we can never, ever get back. Think about it. You can get $1 and lose it and get it back. Maybe not the same dollar. Maybe it is the same dollar. Who knows? But have you ever in your life gotten a minute, given it away, and gotten it back? No. It's the most precious, finite thing that we have, right? As beings of energy, everything on the periodic table is energy, is an element, is an atom, and it occupies everything that we know in our known universe. Well, time is one of those things that is limited, right? We don't have, okay, we can transform this, we can transform that. No, energy can transform. Elements can transform. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. But time is in the constant moment of this now. There is no past, there is no future. There's past memories of things you experienced in this present moment that you now remember in your mind that you call the past, but it never actually occurred in the past. It occurred in the present moment, which has already, it's going to sound stupid and redundant, but it has already existed, not past, right? And then the things in the future that are to come, they're not going to occur in the future. They're going to occur in the present moment of that reality, right? So that means that whatever is going to happen will happen in the present moment. You won't experience it in the future or the past. You experience it as the present, meaning there is no such thing as the future or the past. Or the past. It's only the present moment and a continuation of this present moment forever. Have you ever lived in the past? The moment you were born into the present moment, and you were grown up every single second of your life in the present moment, right? So during that span of time, you were just in the moment. So the issue is a lot of people, they suffer mentally, they suffer emotionally because they focus on regrets of things they could have done, should have done, would have done in the past. And they think about worry and fear for the future about what is to come, what could be, what will be, what should be. But no one ever focuses on what is. And if they do, they can have so much more gratifying peace and serenity in this moment. Because listen, again, there's no past, there's no future. It's only this moment. Accept what you cannot change, change what you cannot accept. Have the wisdom and the strength to know the difference and to pursue it. If I want to maximize my time, if I want to maximize all the time I have in my life, I need to be mindful that in this moment, there is something I could be doing, having, or being in order to achieve the goals I want to achieve, in order to maximize the energy I have, in order to maximize the attention I give, in order to maximize the amount of time I have left, right? When I am sitting and I'm looking at myself or my goals or my projects or my family, my relationships, I'm asking myself a question that I got from this book called The One Thing. And the question is, what is the one thing that I could do right here, right now, in this moment, that by doing it, I would get the closest I can to accomplishing my goal? And I think that's beautiful because it really puts you in this moment right here, namaste. And it really asks you what you can do right here, right now. Power and control of your actions and your mind and your moment right here, right now. And I think it's beautiful for people to actually comprehend that because they think about, oh, I got to do this tomorrow. I got to do that. Oh, I should. Listen, when's the best time to plant a tree? 20 years ago. Because then it'll have a tree today where you can sit underneath it, have the fruit, and enjoy the shade. When's the next best time to plant a tree? Today, right now. Okay? So listen, people say, I wish I did this 5 years ago. I wish I did that 5 years ago. Cool. I hear you, buddy. But here's the thing. You could do that today. I wish I did this 5 years ago so that today I could have X, Y, and Z. You can do X, Y, and Z today. So you could do that today so that in 5 years from now, you can have X, Y, and Z. So listen, I don't live in the past. I don't live in the future. I live right here in this moment. What can I do right now that's going to get me closer to my goals? What did I learn from the past, from my memories? What can I learn from my imagination? What am I gaining in this moment? What am I learning in this moment? What is this doing for me? How am I growing here? When people start shifting the way they ask questions, when they start shifting the way they look at things, when they start shifting the way they behave, things around them will change. Because when things inside of you change, things around you change. All right, so how can we make sure you have the most use of your eating? Well, here's some tips. E, energy. Start your day with activities that energize you, whether it's exercise, meditation, a nutritious breakfast, a nice sunny walk, whatever the case may be. Something that's going to wake you up and give you a ton of energy. Get what I'm saying? Yes. For me, I love getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and working out. I love meditating. I love working on my videos. I love doing so many things first thing in the morning. I have nobody in the morning bothering me. I have no phone calls. I have no distraction from social media because I'm not on my phone. I have no distraction from anyone else because there's no one awake. I have no distraction from anything because I'm literally focused on one thing, me, for at least the first 2 to 3 hours of my morning. And I love it. It gives me the most energy to prepare my day and conquer my day. Now, here's the thing. If I don't follow a routine that makes me feel good in the morning, like if I don't work out, I don't shower, I don't eat, I don't get dressed and groomed, I don't feel my best. I'm not saying I'm not going to have a great day, but I'm not going to optimize my mindset to be most efficient for the day. What do I mean by that? Here's what I'm saying. When I wake up in the morning and I meditate, I need to set in tune what I'm going to feel and think for the day. I want to have a great day, cool. Well, that doesn't mean the day's not going to be having obstacles thrown at me. It just means that when things are presented to me, I'm going to make sure that I tackle them in a great way. I'm going to make sure I feel great about doing so. I have control over that. What I think, what I feel, and what I do, I have control over that. So I'm going to set my mind for the day to have full autonomy of what I'm thinking, feeling, and doing. The next thing I do is I work out. I put myself through something strenuous first thing in the morning. I don't like to do it all the time. But when I'm done, I feel amazing. And I get to challenge myself first thing in the morning. I get to battle my mindset. Like, yeah, I got 2 more sets to go and I've already finished the first set and I feel tired after like number 7, reps. And I'm like, I don't want to do another 2. But if I tell myself I don't want to do it and I still do it, I just conquered my mindset for the day. I just conquered my emotions for the day. I just conquered my body for the day. What else can I conquer now? Does that make sense? So I'm preparing my body, my being, myself for the rest of the day. And then at the end of the day, right, I'm also preparing for the next day. I can't prepare the morning in the morning and, for exercise and I didn't prepare the clothes the night before. I can't have that breakfast if I didn't have it already in the fridge ready to go, right? I can't prepare that meditation I can't prepare that meditation. But there's some things you want to prepare. There's some things you want to get ready. There's some things you want to do. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. And when you prepare for things, when you properly prepare for things, you're setting yourself up for success. Those who don't plan to succeed plan to fail. So if you don't prepare for yourself and you're not preparing for the future, you're preparing to fail, right? Success means those who are prepared for opportunity. So if you're not prepared, you're going to fail. Again, the best way to succeed in life is to get yourself in a position where you're already prepared for the opportunity. That's it. All right, attention. Limit distractions by turning off notifications, dedicating focus time to your most important tasks. I just told you. When I wake up in the morning, I don't have no distractions on social media. I don't have any distractions for anybody else. I don't have any distractions for anything else. So you got to find a time frame in your day where you block it off and you say, hey, during this hour, I need to focus on me, my business, whatever the case may be. I need to make sure that I maximize my energy output. I maximize my attention in this moment so I don't get distracted. I maximize the time I have and the efficiency I get to use it. So I could have this hour to myself and then I'm feeling like crap because I didn't take care of myself energy-wise, and then I'm distracted attention-wise because I'm on my phone the whole time, and then I wasted a whole hour. Or I could have taken care of myself first thing in the morning, prepared my mind, and then I could have given myself that hour alone to myself, so I've dedicated my time, and now I'm giving myself full attention and energy because I'm focused and I'm in this moment, and then I can have positive results, right? So again, how you prepare for something, especially in any area of your life, will transfer over to other areas of your life. So prepare. And here's the things you need to prepare: your energy, your attention, and your time. What you eat. Be mindful. Focus on what you eat. All right, so time. Use time blocking techniques to allocate specific time slots for different activities, ensuring you make progress on your goals each day. Again, it took me forever to figure out my morning routine, and it's still not perfect. It's not every day I go and do the things I want to do. Some days I'll wake up and I'll go for a run instead, or I'll go for this, or I'll meditate a little bit longer. Sometimes I'll eat more instead. Sometimes I might need to sleep in, right? My daughter's in my arms. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to go nowhere. My baby, right? But you gotta fight that. I have to fight that comfort sometimes. I have to be real with myself. Say, hey, this is my long-term goal, and this is a distraction in this moment that feels really good and amazing. But if I really want to change my life, I have to change my behaviors, my thinking, my emotions, and what I'm actually doing in this moment. So, do I want this short-term thing that's going to give me short-term pleasure, or do I want the discipline of holding myself accountable for this long-term results that I'm going to do? I'm going to go with whatever is more important to me. So if my discipline is more important to me because I have a stronger reason why, I'm going to go after that. But if my reason why is weak over here, and my reason for this over here is stronger, I'm probably going to say F this long-term goal, and I'm probably going to focus on this short-term thing. Not the best thing or use of efficiency of my time, but hey, I didn't create a strong enough compelling reason why. So you have to be mindful of what you eat. Be intentional with what you eat. Your energy, your attention, and your time are the most important things you'll ever have in this life. And if you don't properly prepare where you place them, Someone else is going to do that for you, and you're not going to like the way they do it. Okay? Remember, by being intentional with how you invest what you eat, you can unlock your full potential and create a life fulfilled with purpose and fulfillment. I'm H, the life coach. I hope that you stay blessed and stay beautiful. All right. Peace, love, and tranquility.